Hey guys, Rob Cook here, and today I wanted to talk about what's probably the most important thing that you can do in your business. If you are brand new to this and you're starting an online business, what I'm going to talk about today is probably the most important thing that you could absolutely do. And what I'm referring to is building your list. You've probably heard people say or comment about how the money's in the list. Well, that's absolutely true. And what I'm referring to is your email list. How many emails have you collected? It goes back to what we talk about with the 4 C's: to collect, capture, communicate, and close. You got to collect as many email addresses and information on people, and that is what's called building your list. I mean, there's lots of ways to doing it, but the most common way of doing it is by using an autoresponder, which basically, what an autoresponder is, guys, is a tool that you use to, when somebody gives you their name and email address, the autoresponder collects the name, puts it on a list for you, and organizes everything for you, but it also sends out an email confirmation to the person that gave you their information saying, hey, thank you for opting into robcook.com today, and we hope to send you tips and motivational things every single week, and blah, 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 blah. That's what it's going to say. Something like that. You're going to write it, obviously, about what your niche is, whether it be marketing or fitness or basket weaving or whatever. You're going to send out that welcome letter. So that's what an autoresponder does. Now, there's lots of different ways. Some of the websites out there that so-called gurus are pushing will have you use their autoresponder and keep your list within their site. But the reason I don't recommend that you do that is because if something were to happen and that site were to go out of business, or that site were to disappear for whatever reason, just go down, your list goes down with it. So it's absolutely really important that you go ahead and you control your list. You're the one that's going out and doing all the things to capture these email addresses, whether it be social media or pay-per-click ads or offline stuff like handing out your business cards, which I do a lot of, flyers, whatever. I mean, you're the one doing all the work to capture these email addresses. So why wouldn't you want to then control them? You want to have complete control if something were to happen. So that's why I recommend that you use a third-party autoresponder. A way you can use the lists inside those sites, but it's a really good idea to also use an autoresponder as a backup. So the one I use, I'll show it to you, is Aweber. And Aweber is a really, really great tool. It's pretty inexpensive, and they actually have a trial period where you can, for the first month, you can try Aweber for $1. So I would highly recommend you come on over to Aweber and check it out. As you can see, they've got lots of different features, and as you can see from on the screen there, different opt-in boxes and all that kind of stuff. So what Aweber will allow you to do is to create these little opt-in boxes that you can then use on like your blog or your website, but you can also create what we call capture pages with these opt-in boxes. And a capture page, simply put, is just a website. It's a one-page, very simple website that people go to, and there'll be a video on it, and you capture their information. So Aweber will help you do either one. Whether you, like I said, you do a capture page, or if you put an opt-in box on your website or your blog or whatever. So anyways, this is Rob Cook, and if you have any questions about this, building a list, or if you have any other questions about Aweber or how to get started with it, or whatever, just always feel free to give me a call or shoot me an email. My web address is robcookmarketing.com, and you can also see it down below. But just like I said, give me a call or shoot me an email if you have any questions. Thank you, and God bless. Bye-bye.